Yo, what's good? Rare of you to come to me like this. I'm just kidding, I'm just kidding. It's good to see you. What's up? I've been great lately. It's good to be back, I guess. Hmm? No, it's just, oddly enough, it feels like I've been gone for a while. Thank you. So, what did you want? Huh? Talk about some things? Okay. You know how much of a yapper I am. I love to talk. And listen, of course, right? Listening. Yeah, I'm a really good listener. Anybody ever tell you that? Oh, thank you. Yeah, I know, I know. Uh, Jokes aside, yeah. What did you want to talk about? Oh my, love issues. You? No, no, no. I didn't mean it that way. I just mean, damn, never thought I'd see the day. Well, I'm impressed. No, it's just you've never really seemed like someone who was ever interested in any of that. Maybe it's just my misunderstanding. I do apologize if I'm, you know, not correct, but you just never seemed like you had ever fallen in love, really. Obviously, I've known you since we were little, and maybe I just got used to seeing every expression, so I could never tell. But whenever it came to topics regarding love, you never seemed to really participate in them, at least from what I'm aware of. So I'm a little surprised, but I could make it work. I'd love to help. Uh, okay, so go ahead. Explain away. Oh wow, starting with a bit of flattery. Why, thank you. It's kind of my thing. Apparently, I'm really good at this. I don't know how. I've never been in a relationship, but I'm glad that you think so, and I'm glad to hear that everybody else thinks so. Statistically, that is factually true. Okay, I don't mean to brag, but I have a pretty good record, of being a wingman, and I don't know if you've noticed, but there's been a lot of couples lately on campus. No thanks to me, of course. I'm just kidding. It was totally me. Pulling the strings, getting things to work out between one person and another. Like, oh my God, that's my thing. And I'm good at it, so I do it all the time. Right, right. Sorry. Good listener. My bad. Go on. And of course I'll help you. But I need to know where to start. Who is this guy? You can't tell me. Okay, okay. I like a little challenge. Makes the job a lot, more interesting. Okay. Is this like a guessing game then? Describe him, maybe? He's a nice guy. Okay, that narrows it down by a lot on our campus. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Uh, okay. Okay. Uh, okay. I know like looks aren't everything, but can you give me like a description of his looks? Because if we're going by personality, obviously like personality is kind of subjective to a certain extent. And you just saying, oh, he's a really kind, sweet guy, he's a good friend, it doesn't really narrow things down for me at all. And I know I said I was good at this, but I yeah, that would work better. Or else we'll be here all day. And I mean, obviously, I understand that if you're into someone, you kind of want to be with them as soon as you can, right? So let's not waste time just waiting for me to guess who it is, and let's get to something that I could actually work with. No, not a fan of riddles. Well, not right now, at least. Okay, okay, okay. Um, keep going, keep going. I have a few like people that I'm thinking about right now, I'll when you continue to tell me more about them, I'll just like process of elimination. So okay, right? Oh, that see, okay, you should have started with that one. I know it's not really like a looks thing, and I told you to go for that, but that is very, very good. You are a close friend with them. Okay, okay. Going for the friends to lovers. I respect that. You know, that's my favorite genre of storybooks and manga and audio RPs and stuff. I love it. It's really good. Uh, so that's very very nice to hear. I actually don't get a lot of friends to lovers clients. People typically like to fall in love with their bullies, and I don't really understand that, but that's up to them. So very cool. He's a good friend. Do I know him? You could say I do. That's very, very weird phrasing, but okay. I apparently can say that I know that guy. All right. Okay. Uh okay. Am I close with that person like at all? Am I like just acquaintances, or like is this dude like a good friend of mine, or is this just someone like I walk past or is in one of my classes? I know that guy very well. Well, that's funny because I don't actually know people very well. Like, I may be a renowned Cupid, but I don't actually know people personally that well. So that's interesting. Are you maybe in love with someone that is already in a relationship? Because I'm sorry, I don't. Okay, that's good. That's good. I, yeah. Okay. So that, okay. That's fine. No worries. No worries. So you actually don't know if he is in a relationship or not. That's fine. A little detective work doesn't bother me. It's my thing. Again, it's fun. So okay, sure. Okay. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna throw a bunch of names out of people that might fit that description, and you're gonna tell me if it's a yes or a no. Yeah. Okay. Here we go. Jake. No. Thomas. Nope. Uh, Timothy. No. Okay. Mike. Gojo. No. Hmm. Really thought it would have been Gojo. It seems like everybody's into that guy. uh, Bradley. Oh, Blake. Blake. What? The dude on the football team. You've never even talked to him before. Damn. Okay. I didn't know that. Richard. Ricky. I've seen you talk to Ricky. It's Ricky, isn't it? It isn't. Fuck. Okay. It is Joe. Who's Joe? I'm not gonna say it. Okay. Um. I. Okay. I do apologize. All right. I do apologize. Don't besmirch my good name. I beg you. But I don't really know who you're talking about. Like I've gone through like the data bank in my head, and I don't think there's anyone else that really fits that. All those descriptions. It's very specific, which is good, but it doesn't like I'm not getting any results from it. Yeah, it would, make this whole thing a lot easier if you just told me who it was. Right. And you can't do that. Is there a reason why you can't do that? Like, I mean, I could promise you that I wouldn't tell anyone. I keep things very professional and everything, unless it's, used for the whole cupiding part. Everything else is kept confidential. So, I mean, obviously, if you don't want to tell me, that's still fine. But I'm just saying, if that's what you're worried about, don't worry. And besides, I'm your best friend. You get special privileges of me keeping your skeletons in your closet for you. Wow. That is a very weird question. But as your Cupid, why would I? And as your best friend, why would I? I'm not gonna get mad at like you telling me who you like. Like I I mean, I like to keep my judgments aside. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. You can tell me. Like okay, at best, the only thing I'd actually get concerned at is like if the person you like isn't exactly a good person, because I have worked with people that seem to like people that are not exactly the friendliest folk you'd find around here. So I just like if it was someone like that, then I would advise you to perhaps reconsider. But if it's not, like it's fine. Sorry, I who? It's you. It's you? Who the fuck is that? What do I mean? Who's it's you? I mean, I don't know everybody on campus. I don't think I've ever met someone called it's you. You. Narukami you? No? Oh, it's you as in me. Like me? Oh, why oh you? Oh. Wait, what? It's it's M-E? I sorry, I don't know why I'm talking like that. I'm just you like me. Me. You like me. I don't know why I'm acting like this. You like me out of everyone? Me? I don't know why I'm so shocked. I just am. That's just crazy. No, I'm not saying like your feelings for me are crazy. I'm saying, well, like sort of, but I, you're serious right now? Like you're being completely real with me. Okay. Wow. See, I've always been like a wingman kind of character, you know what I mean? I never thought I'd be the one that's being liked. Well, you see, I've I've never actually told you how this came to be, but I'll give you my origin story right now. I know it's gonna be pretty short and not really developed, but it is what it is. Basically, to keep it short, what happened was I kind of had this thing for a girl. Like it wasn't like a huge deal. Don't get me wrong, but I did. Is what it is. It happens, right? Like crushes you have when you're younger. It's silly. It's nonsensical, and I had a crush. So I, you know, tried my best, and it didn't go exactly very well. And then I found out she did not have feelings for me, but she did have it for someone else that we were hanging out with. And somehow, me always being with them, like us three together, got them falling in love with each other a lot. And eventually, they started going out, and they thanked me for being their wingman. I know. Save the tears. It's very sad. It's okay. So I don't know. I just never thought that I would be the one being liked because afterwards, they started recommending me as like a wingman and everybody started believing it. It somehow fucking worked. Like, I don't know how. Maybe I'm just blessed with the ability to give love. No, not like give. You know what I mean. Okay, I'm sorry for yapping. I You do know that I love to yap. It's my thing. That's why I do this. Um, so are you like saying you'd want to date me? Because I'd be totally down. Yeah. Though I will be honest with you. Like, how much of love do I actually know? Probably not a lot. Yes, I'm able to help other people with their romance and all that, but how much do I actually know about being in a relationship? I know nothing. More or less. I mean, learn a few things online, but I mean, you could never be too sure about what WikiHow has to say, am I right? So, just as a word of advice, don't believe everything you see on the internet. Yeah, I'm just saying, but I think I love you. In the past few years, I've always found you to be really sweet. I mean, like, you've always been really sweet. It's just I notice it more. And then I start to think about you. And when I think about you, I'm like, damn, she's so cute. And I want to see her tomorrow. I want to hear her voice. And I love it when I talk to you. It's nice. You have a very nice voice. And I start to think, wait, what if we were together? And like normal friends don't think that, right? Like people and people, like if you see a random dude on the street or like anybody, you wouldn't just start thinking that, right? Right. Of course. Right? Yeah. So it was weird. And when I reflected on it, I was like, wait, isn't that how people describe how they feel when they want me to wingman somebody? That means they're in love. Wait, I mean, which means I'm in love, right? I want to be alone with you. Obviously, it doesn't have to be like that all the time. We can go on like dates outside as well. That's fine. And yeah, that's that. But I never told you how I felt because I am a bit too scared of doing that. Because, first of all, I could lose you. Like, if you found me creepy, right? Like they say, oh, worst thing she could say is no. But what if you say ew? Then I'm fucked. You know, I'm fucked in the bad way. And I don't want that. I want it to be in the good way. So that's a problem. And then another problem is, what if you liked someone else? And that fucking sucks, right? I've been through it. That does not feel good, trust me. So was I really about to take that risk? You know? I'm not a gambler, you know? I don't like to gamble. So I never told you. And I apologize for that. My bad. No, I mean, like, it's just as someone who seems to be very good with love, and oh, just for the record, want to know, have you ever been showing me like that you love me in like a romantic way? Because like, am I dense? Am I a dense asshole? Like, did you feel like I was leading you on with some things that I might have done? Kind of, yeah. Fuck, man, my bad. I hate it when that happens. It sucks. I'm sorry. I am forgiven. Thank you. They see, I love that about you too. You're a very forgiving person when you need to be forgiving. Obviously, we don't talk about that time 2 years ago. Uh, anyway, yeah. So are we like dating now? Yeah. Nice. Let's go. Okay. Now this part, I don't mean to brag again, but I do know a little bit about it, like where people go on dates and stuff. So I have a bunch of date ideas planned out, and I would love for you to come with me. You would? I'm so happy. That's great. Yeah, that is great. I'm gonna let everybody know that I am gonna take a hiatus from being a Cupid. I mean, Cupid's got his own business to deal with. So he's gotta go on a hiatus, baby. Let's go. Yeah. But despite that, you still love me, don't ya? See, I knew it. I knew you love it when I do this. And yet you love it. You're so cute. How does tomorrow sound? Yeah? Cool. Very cool. So yeah, tomorrow maybe like 11ish. Get dressed. You look great and everything, by the way. Don't overdress though. Like don't wear too much. It's really hot nowadays everywhere. Everybody's fucking melting on the streets. It's way too hot. And I don't want you to melt, right? The only thing that you're going to be melting from is my sweet words. Yeah? Okay, it was worth a shot. Basically, I have somewhere I want to take you. Babe.